Laying down on the job, Parker?
Where's my wife, you symbiote freak?
Okay, welcome back. Last time we spent most of the episode being pursued by a police
Run,
helicopter.
Venom, but you
Then
can't
we learned
hide.
from Black Cat that Venom was up to something in Times Square, where we then learned that Venom had kidnapped Mary Jane. Which, you know, wasn't exactly... That's not exactly a great thing. That's not really something we ever want to hear. We also learned... Hang on just a second.
Must be leftovers from one of the lizard's experiments.
We also learned that Rhino was on the loose at Omnitech, so we went to go check that out. Another high-profile tech heist happened, while we arrived just too late to stop that from happening, which meant there had been 2 in 2 days. And then we defeated the Rhino, but Black Cat was injured, and then when she was being taken away by the paramedics, we learned that they weren't paramedics. But Peter didn't quite hear that, I don't think.
I'm sorry, guys. Am I late for the party?
After that, we had a quick little talk with the Human Torch, at which point we then Venom kind of just got the drop on us. We chased him down, had a quick little fight with him, and then he fled into the sewers, and here we are. Also, we are going to be dealing with these lizards for basically the entire episode. I hope you like that one sound that they make, because we will be hearing a lot.
Open this door!
Who is it?
To be totally honest, this section is probably my least favourite bit of the game, partially because the lizard enemies take a ton of damage and they hit super hard.
Come in!
Like, the game says they're like the lizard's failed experiments, but if these are failed experiments, then, man, I don't want to see the successful ones. Although, despite that, the lizard himself, while he will make a cameo appearance, is not going to play any major role in this game's story. Let's just... No! Oh, that was close. Also, the game will tell me to go into target swing mode here. To be totally honest, the game is in the right here. It wants you to use target swing mode to get across here. But honestly, I don't like using it. I don't like using it because it gets you all turned around very easily. Like, it gets you all turned around very easily, and you can basically find yourself going backwards, or worse, plummeting off into the abyss. But also, if you don't do it this way, you're more than likely to, you know, plummet off into the abyss. And, as someone who's done it multiple times in multiple games over the years, I would highly advise not falling off into the abyss. It's not exactly a great thing to be doing. Also, for these lizard enemies, I'm going to try to use the web fists on them, mostly just to get through them a little bit faster. Which is unfortunately going to mean I'm going to have to use a lot more web fluid, but hey, if it gets through these enemies a bit faster and it's a bit safer, I think that is still probably the play to make. Okay, so that is the end of this section as we now find the subway.
Wanna lift?
Okay, so this next section is an auto-scroller. Basically, there will be a little train going across the bottom of the screen, and we just need to stay on the subway. I don't know if taking the enemies out makes it go any faster, or if it's just a set amount of time. I don't actually know. I do remember, however, that this level is... well, I remember this level being kind of frustrating. I mean, to be fair, I remember one time I played this as a kid and just fell through, like, one of these bits, which wasn't exactly ideal, not exactly something I would quite like to replicate. I mean, it might be funny to replicate it if I can, but if I can avoid it, I would quite like to avoid doing so. Now, basically there will be 3 of these enemies at all times, pretty much there will be 3 of these enemies at all times. I can kill one and another one will come to take its place. However, there can't be more than 3 on screen at any one time. Also, you may have noticed throughout the game so far that there's been a whole bunch of adverts all over the place for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. This is because Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 was also developed by Neversoft around about the same time. And also, well, also the game's just really good. And this is kind of a sad thing, because it's like, hey, this was before Neversoft got thrown into the metaphorical mines. And, you know, before they basically got told, no, you guys make the Tony Hawk games. That's your job. That's all you make now. Which wasn't exactly an ideal time. To be fair, they did eventually manage to get out of the Tony Hawk mines after they'd, you know, kind of gone downhill in quality quite a bit, because of the insistence on trying all of the motion control stuff that they could. And then then Activision shuffled them off into a different mine, and where Activision proceeded to manage to, credit to them, it took some real dedication on Activision's part to manage to pretty much oversaturate an entire genre basically by itself in the space of a few years. But hey, that's what happened when they kicked Neversoft into the Guitar Hero mines. And because, you know, rhythm games were huge in the late 2000s, but by the early 2010s, and the sheer amount of them being released, yeah, they managed to pretty much oversaturate that market in pretty much record time all by itself, which was honestly kind of a shame. And also there's one more of these things for me to beat up. 10 out of 10, solid.
Got to stop falling for us, Parker.
10 out of 10. Venom is so good at just popping up, inconveniencing Spider-Man, and then just talking smack. 10 out of 10. A+ hitting. We kinda love to see it.
Where am I now?
But yeah, like, between 2007 and I'm gonna say between 2007 and 2011, 2012, it was genuinely really impressive how Activision managed to pretty much oversaturate an entire genre by itself. Because obviously the rhythm game was huge, Rock Band was also massive, but you know, that was but obviously Activision had Guitar Hero, and I think it was EA had Rock Band. And, okay, more accurately, Harmonix had Rock Band, but like EA were the publisher, I think. And credit where it's due, while, like, I think Rock Band did it a bit better because they at least, like, Rock Band had 5 or 6 releases, I think, but also most of the DLC would carry free. Like, if you bought a song in Rock Band 1, you could play it in Rock Band 2, which was pretty good. Like, that was a good little thing. It meant that, hey, you don't need to buy the song every single time. And so, because Rock Band had 1, 2, 3, Beatles and Green Day. Then, within roughly the same time frame, like 2007, 2008, but it's to 2012-ish, Activision basically went, okay, we need all of the Guitar Hero games. So you got free Aerosmith. You got Aerosmith, you got World Tour, you got Metallica, you got Greatest Hits, you got Van Halen, you got... Oh, did I turn that back on? I think I turned... No, I didn't. Okay. So you got three Aerosmith, Greatest Hits, Van Halen, Metallica, that's the wrong order. 5 Warriors of Rock, you had the DS ones, and yeah, it was too many in no real space of time. Oh, there was also Band Hero as well. And it was just too many of them in too short a space of time, and I will throw my hands up on this. I was part of the problem. I own all of those games. Okay, I don't own the DS ones. I own all the ones that released on the Xbox 360. Which is still a good few of them, to be fair. And yeah, honestly, it's really a testament to how quickly a market can oversaturate itself. Because so many of those games came out between like 2007... Oh, hang on, wait, I have gone the wrong way, I need to go this way. Between like 2007 and 2011, 2012, and then just fell off a cliff. it's because they'd oversaturated the rhythm game genre in such a way that, yeah, people are kind of just tired of it. But, I mean, credit where it's due, Guitar Hero Live existed. It was an attempt to bring it back. Like, that was clearly an attempt to bring it back. It wasn't particularly well received by everything I can tell. Well, to be totally honest, I never played it because it was a perfect example of, hey, we put something on break that everyone liked, and then it was, okay, the system itself wasn't broke, but we're gonna try to fix it anyway, which wasn't exactly ideal. Then, from that, no one really played Guitar Hero Live as far as I can tell. And then, Great Red's do Rock Band 4. Like, Rock Band 4 still seems to be doing pretty well for itself, even now. And that, okay, that could have been terrible. If I'd done that, like, if my reaction time had been even just a fraction worse, I'd die there. Okay, so now we just drain that, and off we go. 10. We should be safe now. No, that's not what I want to do. Great. But yeah, I know. I feel like Guitar Hero is one of those series now where it's like every now and then you hear something like, oh, they might be bringing it back, and it's like, at this point, I don't know if I want them to. Like, the magic, I feel like the magic of that franchise in like the in like the late 2000s, I just don't think it would be there anymore, you know? Also, credit to this game's music, like, this game's music goes kind of irrationally hard. Also, I remember how to do this. This is a very simple bit. You just need to hit all these switches. So we are nearly done with this section already. But we just do that. Let's grab these before we drop down, and away we go. Fantastic. That's this section done. As we now enter what will probably be a bit where I die a couple of times. I hopefully won't, but I'm not counting on it. Also, credit to do. Like, whoever did the music for this, whoever did the music for this game, especially the bass lines, did not need to go that hard. But, okay, so now that we've done that, we now get to begin the annoying part. This is a climbing section challenge. Basically, this is timed. Basically, we'll have to climb through this on cycles, and it can and will be very dangerous. I'll have a couple of close calls and will probably die a couple of times. I would like to believe I get checkpoints, but I don't think I do. So I'm actually gonna wait it out, and like I'm just gonna wait it out and just wait for one more cycle on this. Then when the water goes back down, that's when I'll go. Oh, however, I do also want to know how. Okay, that should be good now, because pretty much I die on contact with the water. So obviously, I would quite like to get through this as safely as possible. Because if I'm not getting any checkpoints or anything either, I definitely need to, you know, get there fast. And we made it. Fantastic. Well, that's the first part anyway, because we do have plenty more to do in this stage. Oh, sorry, I was thinking of another stage. Like, I was thinking of another stage. I think I just mixed two together, basically. I assume I just crossed the room here. You know, maybe I should have done that in a safer manner than I did. But hey, I did it. I'm alive. And that just lures the water, which is very good. Oh, hey, Venom. He really did just kind of run through and push us over, huh? I mean, credit to him. He's dedicated. He knows what he's doing. I mean, across the board, Venom is probably like an A+ hater. Like, he does good work. He hates. Like, he is very good at hating Spider-Man in this game. Also, I would also like to just take another moment to remind everyone that the trigger for his transformation in this game was knowing that he'd failed J. Jonah Jameson again, and just the insults that he received in his mind,
Already at full health.
the cooking he was going to receive was what set him off that time. Which honestly is impressive in its own right. Okay, I think this is the maze bit now, because there is a little bit of a maze is in one of these stages.
Where are you?
Mary Jane won't last much longer.
Oh, okay, I remember this bit. It's a puzzle. This is a puzzle section. So I need to figure this out.
Switches will open all of the sewer pass gates.
So I need to pay attention. And also not just wild card my way through this, but hey, I know me. This is going to go terribly. Let's just get this started. Now, where are these switches? That's the first problem I need to solve, because I can't currently see any of them, and obviously I can't really hit the switches if I can't see them. Well, there's one here. Okay. So that's the two in the middle.
Guess again.
But, wait. That's 1 and 3, 2 and 4. Okay, got it.
What are you, stupid? Hurry up, Spidey.
Wait. Oh, okay, I see what I need to do. Yeah, I think I must have accidentally hit this one.
What is taking you so long?
So we do that. Now we just hit this to open up doors 1 and 3. And hit this one to open up 2 and 4. Just a second, there we go.
Look at the big brain on Spidey.
Also, I love the idea that there's something I find very funny about bits in games where characters who are super intelligent can just struggle with a very basic puzzle. Like, it's one of my favorite bits in Trauma Center Second Opinion, where you're presented a very simple puzzle, and if you take too long to do it, all the other characters just gradually become kind of just more insulting towards you, just like, how have you not figured this out? You're a doctor. You're like a super talented surgeon. How have you not figured this out? Like, it's a fun little bit. I really like it.
Spidey, where are you?
Also, this isn't a boss fight. He just randomly attacks you here. And... or is it a mini-boss, and he just doesn't have a specified health bar?
Not too far, Spider.
Oh, I think I die here, actually.
Shaken,
No?
not stirred.
Okay, I guess not, but we aren't exactly in a good spot. Either way, this is now the maze section, so hopefully I can navigate this without too much hassle, but I'm not holding out too much hope for this. I also hope that there isn't going to be a random mechanic introduced where it's like, oh, yeah, some of these bits that have holes in them will just fall away and kill you. I hope that isn't the case, but I know my luck it will be. Okay, so, also, don't ask me why the New York sewer system needs those kind of giant mechanical crusher things. Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is probably better than mine, in fact.
Starting to sweat here, Parker.
Okay, where is this? No, that's Venom.
Not too far, Spider.
Okay. You know what? I can't even be mad. To be honest, I forgot that Venom kind of jumps you a few times in this level. So, this time I'm playing it smart.
Brains, yummy.
I don't know if I can mash my way out of that or anything. Okay, good. Good. He actually just left me alone very quickly that time and didn't take like 70% of my health. So yeah, basically what we need to do here is just kind of diligently crawl through these tunnels. I think Venom turns up and attacks us if we go the wrong way. However, I know that there is a comic hidden in here. If I find it, I find it. I was too close to the crushers. Okay. I was looking at the things on the ceiling and thinking, oh, well, I'm not directly, like, in its line. I should be okay, right? I was not alright. Okay, for serious this time. Off we go.
Where are you?
Okay, Venom, please go away, because that claw strike did so much damage. Okay, good. He finally went away. Once again, he took like 2/3 of my health, but he did go away, so I guess that's an improvement. I'll be honest, I don't remember getting jumped by him right at the start of this level. Either way, we should be okay, because now I know what I'm doing. And I know that there is one specific path through here. Just waiting this out. I know that there is one specific path through here where you will encounter the lizard, and he will tell you the way you need to go. Oh. Will I follow this path and go the right way? Probably not, but hey, anything could happen. You know what, no. I'm not going to. I should. I probably should, actually. You know what, if I die, I die, it happens. Okay. We went the right way this time, by the looks of things. Let's try going this way. Okay, that's a dead end, so let's not try going that way. Warm. Okay, so we are going the right way. Basically what we're doing here is trying to find Venom's hideout. And pretty much, you'll go into the ends of those dead ends, and it'll be like cold, warm, or warmer, and such, to basically tell you, hey, you're getting close, or you're going further away. I think it's a kind of neat little way for them to do that, so.
Starting to sweat here,
Okay, so that's
Parker.
warm. That is also warm. So I guess I'm going the right way. I mean, so far, obviously there'll be many more twists and turns in the path.
You're on fire, baby.
However, there's 2 sets of crushes here, so I need to be very careful here. Okay, 10 out of 10. Safe. And I think we should be just about here now, I think.
Oh, you're hot, baby.
Okay, there's nothing there. Is it over here? Or am I going to get jumped? Oh, no. Okay, he really did just turn up, grab us, punch us in the head, and disappear. A+. A+ on hitting right there. Okay, is this the right path? Probably not.
My, said the spider to the smaller spider.
Okay, so I guess I did actually manage to go the right way for that. Nice. Okay, so now we get the boss fight.
Help! Is anybody there? Help me!
Mary Jane!
Please!
Hey, you made it.
Venom!
I'd let you see your wifey poo, but she's in the bath right now. So, what do you say, Spunky? Let's finish this.
Okay, so basically this boss fight works in a couple of ways. What I need to do is basically just prevent MJ from drowning. So basically we need to turn off any switches that Venom turns on, but we also need to, you know, beat Venom. And he will periodically turn the switches on, which is pretty bad for us. We don't, because, yeah, anything could happen. However, once again, we can just impact web them, and yeah, they do a lot of damage. They are very strong. Like, the impact webbing is so strong in this game. I mean, it takes a fair bit of the web fluid to use, but it is very strong.
Not so fast.
The switch!
Nope.
Turn off the switch!
Okay, yeah, I accidentally turned that on. That would have been pretty bad. Don't want to have to explain that. I want MJ when we get home.
Yuck!
Okay, so pretty much this boss fight isn't particularly difficult. Because, well, we're most of the way through it already. I don't remember if there's a hidden comic or anything in this stage. Oh, I missed that. Also, please disregard the fact that in the cutscene, we saw, like, when it did the shot of showing MJ, she is basically just a recolored model of Black Cat. Like, she has the exact same, like, face and body model, I think. It's just, like, they changed a couple of colors, I think. Also, I'm nearly dead. I should probably see about a heal. There we go. 10 out of 10. Okay, so now that should finish off Venom. Nope. Okay, gotta be a little bit more careful about that. Let's quickly just grab that, because I am very low on web fluid, and I will need it for the next levels. And that should be Venom defeated. Fantastic. Got him. There we go.
Why, Venom? Why did you come back?
You should know, Spider-Man. The heist you pulled at the Science Expo. You're the bad guy this time.
You idiot! Think, Eddie. Think back to that day. I was with you, in the crowd. An imposter Spider-Man was on stage. He burned both of us, and now we've been played against each other.
You're right, Parker.
Mary Jane!
I've got you. You and your wife are innocent, Parker. Our bad.
Our bad? Our bad? I'm gonna kill
Peter
you!
Parker! Just get me out of here now!
Bummer. You're in the doghouse now, dude.
Coming, honey. So, we're partners, but only for now. After we bust those tech thieves, it's payback time for kidnapping my wife.
Jeez. One little mistake. We said we're sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Now, the imposter was a shapeshifter, so that means it was either Mysterio or the Chameleon.
Hey, Chameleon was our idea. We thought of that.
Tell me this, Einstein. Who could have wanted to steal Octavius' technology?
Ooh, we know.
Who?
The Submariner.
Submariner? Get serious, will you?
The mighty Thor.
Are you out of your mind? Don't answer that.
Galactus.
Forget it, Eddie. I need Jameson's help on this. We're going to the Bugle.
Jameson. We hate Jameson.
You bonehead. We're not going to see Jameson. We're going to use his computer database.
Ooh, are we gonna surf the web?
Let's just go, okay?
Honestly, I love the dynamic between Spider-Man and Venom in this game. Like, they have some really good back and forth banter between them. It's genuinely really good. I'm a big fan of that. But yeah, that didn't exactly go perfectly. And yeah, so now we are up to Symbiotes Infest the Bugle. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, and actually this week's episodes. So we should have 2 episodes left, which will then bring us to the end of this game. Obviously, Pokemon will be continuing next week, as will this. But as always, feel free to leave a comment and click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.